Hey guys, and welcome to your mid-month reading. I hope you enjoyed the beginning part of your month. Now let's go ahead and dive deep into the mid-month reading for March of 2018.
Hello Pisces, and welcome to your mid-March 2018 reading. So I want to start off by looking at your headspace here. Crow woman, sacred law, which also can represent the energy of a Libra, but not always. Here I see you approaching things from a logical point of view. Sorry about the background noise, by the way. So here I see you approaching situations here in mid-March. It seems like you've been through a lot, you've got your battle scars, you've learned from the things you've been through, and you're not being swayed on some sort of decision. You've made a decision, and you're not being swayed, not easily swayed here. Let's look at your heart space. Pele, purifier. These are both major arcana, so these are very strong influences for you here in mid-March. Pele represents being transformed through the fire. So your heart has been purified. That, or it's being purified now in mid-March. Let's look at your recent past. So a huge transformation in the heart space here. Your recent past, Ace of Fire, illumination. So it looks like in your recent past you've gained some sort of clarity, and it came like a thunderbolt. So it was some sort of clarity, some sort of knowing that you just suddenly had, and it's like you were inspired to take action, and somehow through this your heart has been purified. Let's look at your future energy here. Ace of Seas, ecstasy. So with the Ace of Seas, it's funny, you've got two aces here. You had a breakthrough here, and it encouraged you to take action into a specific direction, to charge into a specific direction, which ultimately purified your heart and your mind. You know it's the right direction for you. And then your future card, you've got another breakthrough, but it's an emotional breakthrough that will allow you to feel more deeply love, to feel the love around you more deeply. Wow, so a lot of breakthroughs. This is like your month of breakthroughs, it looks like. I feel like this breakthrough happened during February. And this one's happening during mid-March, possibly by the end of March. I think by the end of March, because in mid-March, this is your energy. So all sorts of breakthroughs. This is a month of breakthroughs. I want to look at your advice here for mid-March. Wow, you guys got this in your last reading. The Sorceress, Morgan Le Fay. So your advice is to be resourceful. Be resourceful. Tap into that power within yourself to make anything happen. Right now, you have the ability to manifest whatever it is you desire. Tap into it. Take the action needed in the direction of your dreams. So let's clarify some of these cards here. I want to clarify your headspace here. This Crow woman. Wow, you guys have the World. So in your mind, you've come to the end of some cycle. You've come to the end of doing things a certain way, and you're now coming into a new way of thinking. A new way of perceiving, a new way of looking at the people around you, a new way of looking at yourself, and actually feeling fulfilled mentally. Like here in your head, you feel like you've got, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of you guys feel like you've got the world. Now in your heart space here, we've got the Three of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So for some of you, it's leaving behind a third-party situation here. Leaving behind a third-party situation. So maybe you were in a relationship and you had someone else and you're putting an end to that, leaving it because you realize that there's nothing there for you. For others of you, it's leaving behind some friendships that no longer work for you. Taking stock and realizing that there's some friends out there that are not for your best, for your highest good. So walking away from some friendships here, and ultimately it will be purifying. You're purifying your hearts. You're purifying who you allow in your life, who you allow close to your heart. So you're getting rid of people. You're walking away from people that are no longer good for you. It can be family, it can be friends. So walking away from those people and ultimately purifying, going through this purifying stage. Let's clarify this past, the Ace of Fire. Wow, so yes, you were passionate, you got the clarity, you were passionate about it, you headed in the direction. With this, you put all of your energy in one direction, you put all your eggs in one basket, and you're charging forward, and you will be successful. You will be successful. What is your future, let's clarify your future card here, your emotional breakthrough. Wow, Three of Pentacles, cooperation. So you're going to be more cooperative. People around you are going to be more cooperative. And it's going to be a nice cohesive dynamic with the people left in your life. You're only going to keep people who are cooperative. And I don't know, it's just cooperation. Teamwork, determination, focus. So this energy here, this is your future energy. So you're gonna have a lot of cooperation, like I said a billion times, and you're gonna be ultimately feeling this emotional breakthrough and feeling a deeper love for your current partner and the friends and family that you do keep in your life. Because I feel like there's some toxic people around you that you're starting to realize are toxic, and you're finally getting rid of them. You're finally putting your foot down. Let's clarify this advice card. Mother of Wands, this can represent a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So this point, I feel like this is an individual, or it can be more so the energy you need to step into. So since it's in your advice position here, the Mother of Wands says you need to focus more on your home life. Put more energy into your immediate family, into your home life. If you're single still, you need to focus on your home life, making your home life flourish here. So there's a need to focus on home life and nurturing those in your immediate family. If you have children, if you're coupled, and just yourself even, you know, just focus on home. Be more domestic. That's your advice here. This is a really good reading, guys. Really light. It's definitely headed into a positive direction here. Make improvements. Once again, I feel like this is in regards to your home life. You need to make improvements in the home area, but I do also feel like you need to make improvements within yourself. This card wanted to jump out. Even if dark-souled entities are in your own family, know that you can divorce yourself from them. So this is just clarifying to you that yes, there are some, you know, dark-souled is negative, pessimistic, someone who's not bringing any value to your life, someone who's actually giving you bad advice, someone who is not looking out to help you. They're just there to tear you down, and it can be a family member, it can be friends. You know, hidden enemies. Not necessarily their goal to tear you down, but that's ultimately what they're doing by criticizing you or criticizing something in your life. Maybe your family or I don't know. There's just some negative people you need to cut the cords with here ultimately. And I feel like it is going to be for a lot of you with family. Like blood family. The message here is unlikely. Unlikely. I want to get a clarifying card. What is unlikely? So some of you have been holding on to some relationships because you're like, you know, putting a lot of effort into it because you feel like you're gonna eventually it'll turn around. It's unlikely that it will. So for these people you're thinking about cutting out, like they're negative, you put up with a lot from these people, they really hurt you. You think it's gonna get better, but it's unlikely. And I really, really feel like it's family, like blood, the family you were born into, and sometimes even friends. So it's unlikely. That's the reason why you've been putting up with it for so long, because you thought that it would get better, but it's unlikely to. Especially if they're older and set in their ways. Say I'm sorry. Say you're sorry to the people you have hurt, and you know, just be, you know, just say you're sorry. There's some people out there you need to say you're sorry to. The people that were in your team, maybe you accidentally hurt someone that was on your team the whole time, you know, and while you were trying to get approval from some other people, the person that approved of you the whole time, you kind of like neglected. And I feel like it's in your home life, because this is your advice, to focus more on your home life. So say you're sorry for neglecting anyone you may have neglected. Energy. Let life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. And I feel like you guys have done that. You have done that, but you may need a little more boost here to cut these cords, or to stand up for yourself anyways. You know, like no more letting people like just, you know, be rude and disrespect you. Some people out there are being dicks. The next one here, dream catcher, dreaming your wisdom. Some of you, your guides are trying to talk to you through your dreams and you're ignoring them. You're like, whatever, it was just another dream. They're actually messages from your guides, and they're trying to comfort you as well. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. So there's more going on here than meets the eye, guys. I'm gonna pull another one from here. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So I really get a strong sense that you guys have been neglecting your partner or your immediate family, and you need to be supportive and make a genuine effort to show that you care. So I feel like you've been watering in all the wrong places here, and you're starting to realize that, and you'll actually get emotional fulfillment by watering in the right place, which is at home with your loved ones that you live with. Last card, and we'll wrap up your reading. Marriage of heaven and earth. Notice any imbalance in your body between male and female energies. Balance the two polar energies within. Experience sharing and harmony in your other relationships. If you have drawn this card, you are being called to stay in your heart, enjoy the journey, receive energy from all you do, maintain a full cup. If the life energy diminishes, go to your feminine side to restore balance between outgoing and incoming energy. So that wraps up your mid-month reading, guys. Down in the description box is a link for you to get a personal reading and for my Facebook accounts. You guys have a stellar day.